Devotional. Safe haven in times of affliction. Proverbs 18 verse 10. Strong tower is the name of the Lord, to him the righteous shall run, and be lifted up. In ancient times, strong towers were tall, well-fortified structures that offered protection against enemy attacks. They were symbols of defense, stability, and salvation. The proverbist presents us with this powerful image to teach us that the name of the Lord, all that He is, His character, His power, His faithfulness, is that place of refuge for those who trust in Him. When life strikes us with trials, fears, and dangers, we are not running toward human solutions, but toward God Himself. 1. The name of the Lord reveals His protective nature. The name of the Lord represents all that God is, His justice, His love, His mercy, His power, and His holiness. In Hebrew culture, the name had a deep meaning. It described the very essence of the person. Thus, by saying that the name of the Lord is a strong tower, it is affirmed that who He is, does not change and never fails. He is not a symbolic structure, but a living refuge, a present person, capable of protecting us even when all seems lost. 2. The righteous recognize their frailty and run to God. He does not say that the strong run to God, nor the self-sufficient, but the righteous. And righteousness in Scripture does not come from self-merit, but from a right relationship with God. The righteous recognize their need, their weakness, and so they run to the only one who can save. This race is not one of cowardly flight, but of wise trust. The world says, "Be strong for yourself," God says, "Come to me, and I will raise you up." Running to Him is an act of faith and humility. 3. God not only shelters, but lifts up. The result of running to Him is that the righteous shall be lifted up. Not only will you be safe, but you will be elevated above the threat. This implies restoration, honor, renewal. God doesn't just hide you, He heals you, transforms you, equips you to move forward. He does not offer a superficial peace, but an elevation of the soul, an inner strength that is born of His active presence in our lives. When God lifts up, no one can knock down. Practical applications. 1. In times of physical, emotional, or spiritual danger, call on the Lord's name in prayer, recognizing that He is your present defense and succor. 2. Make a list of God's names revealed in the Bible, Jehovah Jireh, Jehovah Shalom, etc., and meditate on them each day as a way to remember His protective character. 3. When others are in crisis, be the one who leads them to that strong tower, pray with them, introduce them to the power of God's name, and accompany them in their race to refuge. Conclusion. We live in a world where uncertainty, fear, and anguish frequently strike us. But in the midst of these threats, the name of the Lord remains a strong tower. It is not an illusion or a spiritual theory, it is a living and present reality. To Him we can run, and in Him we are lifted up. Who do you run to when life shakes? May you decide today, with a humble heart, to take refuge in that faithful, immutable and powerful God, because only He can lift you above any adversity.